Suppose you got tired of wasting your life. You don't like who you've become as a person. Maybe you're out of shape, you procrastinate a lot, and waste time on social media. So you've decided that you want to change. So you grab your phone and watch some motivational videos, because you need to get inspired first, to get that drive, right? Then you go and write a big to-do list and make promises to yourself that from tomorrow you will be a completely different person. You imagine yourself in the morning rolling out of bed and starting to be super productive, getting a lot of things done, working hard to make your life better. And now you're ready to go to bed because tomorrow is the big day when everything will change. And the morning comes, your alarm goes off, but something is wrong. You're not that excited anymore. You don't feel like it. Strange. Maybe you need to sleep 15 more minutes. So you hit the snooze button, then again, and again, and after a couple of hours, you wake up feeling lazy as usual and say, I'll do it tomorrow. How many times have you tried to change your life like that? How many times you got motivated and said that from tomorrow, I'll be a completely different person? But that excitement and motivation didn't last for long, and you gave up. So if you really want to know how to actually change your life, let me tell you about 4 things that will help you do it. Number 1, get uncomfortable. Your brain will always try to keep you safe because it doesn't like change. It doesn't like when you do uncomfortable things. So this is why it's hard to take a cold shower, wake up early in the morning, or do a new thing that you've never done before, because it is uncomfortable. But the best part is how you feel after you do it. And you feel great. You overcome a barrier, and that makes you improve and you become proud of yourself. So stress and uncomfortable things make you progress. When you go to the gym and you lift those weights or you're doing some pull-ups, you get pain in your muscles, right? You kind of stress them and that causes them to grow. The same in life, when you go through stress, when you take risks and do hard things that your mind, your body are not used to, that's exactly when you get better and when you change. We don't step into the uncomfortable enough. We just got comfortable with our lifestyles, bad habits, social media, and we don't want to push ourselves. We don't want to do something new. And that makes us weak. That makes our life boring. But when you constantly challenge yourself, do uncomfortable things, you get more excited. Your routine, your day-to-day life seems more fun. Just try for one day to take a cold shower. Just one day, or get up at 6 a.m. and go for a run and see how you feel. Yeah, in the moment it's hard, it's uncomfortable, but it's all about the after effect. And the more you do these things, the easier it will get. And eventually you'll get the results you want and make a positive change in your life. Number 2, learn to be disciplined. You can't change if you're not self-disciplined. You see, most of us rely on motivation. As long as we're motivated, we're excited to change, we do the work. But when we no longer feel good, that's when we stop. That's when we procrastinate. And change is a long-term process. It takes time. And you definitely don't want to start and stick to your new habits and new routine for a week and then quit because you don't feel like it. And that's exactly why you need discipline. And I've always said on this channel that the best way to build self-discipline is to force yourself to do stuff. Yeah, forcing yourself is not easy, it sucks. But at the end of the day, you're grateful that you did it, and that creates progress. So forcing yourself is a good thing. And yeah, some people might say, oh, this is toxic self-improvement, you shouldn't force yourself, you shouldn't do things you don't want to. But that is bullshit, because a lot of times you don't feel like doing anything. So what are you proposing? To put off every important thing and wait for the day when you'll have the motivation? But if you force yourself, you end up getting the job done. I never regretted a single time I forced myself to do something when I felt lazy. I worked out hundreds of times forcing myself and never said I shouldn't have done it. It was actually the other way around. I felt even better and I was happy that I did it. And I'm not saying that even if you're sick you must get up and hustle and work hard, or you have to punish yourself for every workout you skip. No, what I'm saying is that you have to do it anyway when you feel lazy, to work even if you're not in the mood. And also another big benefit of being disciplined is it will help you overcome that instant gratification. Because instant gratification says you have to eat the donut, the beer tastes good, you can skip the gym today, don't worry about it. But discipline will help you resist the temptation, and it will remind you that you want to lose weight, so you must not eat that donut or skip the workout. So learn to be disciplined. Don't feel motivated to work today? Sit at the desk and work at least for 30 minutes. Don't want to go for a run? Put your shoes on and run at least a mile, but do it. Number 3, focus only on one thing at a time. Maybe now you got inspired and you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna go do all these things, build a lot of good habits and change my life. And this is good, this motivation, this enthusiasm is great. But start small, focus only on one thing at a time. Just think or even write down a list of things that you want to change in your life and start with one that needs urgent change, or the one that makes you most unhappy. And put all that excitement, energy and motivation you have into that thing. Want to change your body? Okay, start exercising regularly, until you get some results and it becomes a habit. Then you can start working on another thing, like improving your social skills or making more money or whatever else you want to do. Picking a lot of things and wanting to change them all at the same time will be too hard. You'll get overwhelmed and end up quitting. So whether it's your social life, mental health, your body, your routine that you want to change, start with one thing, get better at it, and then move to the next one. Number 4, enjoy the process. I know the destination, the result is exciting. You can't wait to get it, but you have to learn to love the process first. Of course, in this process of changing yourself, there will be some things that you won't like, and that's okay. But if you'll hate every single day, if you won't understand, if you won't have a clear goal and not understand why you're even making this change, you will make your life worse. So first of all, ask yourself, what is the purpose? Why do I want to change? Because when there's a why, there's a meaning behind every action you take. Every habit you're trying to build makes sense. And second of all, try to make the process more enjoyable. Celebrate wins. If you see that you make some progress, reward yourself. Be proud of yourself. Enjoy the process because you're not doing this for someone else. You're changing because you want it. It is your choice. And now after telling you all this, it seems like there's a lot of work to do in order to change yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, yes it is. But in life, anything worth having and anything valuable is hard to achieve. If it was easy, everybody would do it, right? But if you start today and don't wait for motivation or for a perfect time, and if you stay perseverant, especially when things get tough, because they will, then I'm sure you can change yourself and become a better, happier person. That's it for this video. I hope it was very useful for you. Tell me in the comments below what are the things that you want to change in your life. It will be very interesting to read. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Shit. Holy fuck. Okay, let's try again. Bro, who's doing this? Who's brushing their teeth and at the same time reading? That's a little bit stupid, but it's funny.